Hello, welcome to Weekend Skills Lab. I am Christy, and today I'm not at home. We're learning skills out in the wild. We are glamping. So I rented an RV, and we are out in a state park in Texas right now in the hill country. And I thought it would be fun to show you some things that I've learned. And we did this last year, and we did stay at this park in this exact same spot last year. And I have applied what I learned last year to this year, so we've learned some skills. So I thought I would show you what I've done this time to make life a little bit easier on us. So last time we were only here for 2 nights, and this time I'm here for 8 nights. And I planned it that way on purpose because I felt like 2 nights, it was a lot of work to unpack and pack, set it up and pack it back up when it's time to leave 2 days later. Because I like comfort. This is glamping. We're not roughing it here. There's no roughing anything happening here. We want comfort. I'll show you around in a second and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's my first tip. If you're going to do this, rent the RV and take the time to be comfortable, stay more than 2 nights. We're staying here 8 nights. So I have all the comfort here. I'm right next to you on this table. This is my coffee maker. And you'll see I'm sitting under a tent and the lights come on at night. Because this is a rental RV from Cruise America, they don't come with awnings, which makes perfect sense. People like me will break them. I get that. So there's no awning on this, so I had to create shade. But yeah, I'm going to show you around the campsite, the things that I learned last year on our trip, and what I made it better with this time. Alright. So this is our campsite. We are right on the main road. This area over here does not have any camping on it at all. It's a no-mow area. It's just a wild grass area. And then we have camp spots all over here. So this is like a transition time of day. It's not quite check-in time, but all the weekenders have checked out. So the people that will be here during the week come in at 2. So this is our campsite, and this is Emily's tent. This is how, so Emily's autistic. I think I've talked about that before. And she doesn't like outside. She doesn't like bugs. She's terrified of most things. Last year, Ivy climbed up that tree and broke her collar. But anyhow, this is how I got Emily to come outside in a tent. So she comes out here and she watches her shows on the TV or her phone, And we are right on this main road. This is the road that you come in, and then there's campsites all in there and all kinds of stuff going on over there, the public area. But we have a trash can right on the edge, which is great for Liberty, so she can bark at everyone who needs to throw away trash. Oh, the bathroom. There's Libby. She can't get to me. And I'll show you why in a second. The bathrooms are right there. It's perfect. Get to have showers. Because Emily also will not let me have showers in the RV. It has a very nice shower, which I will show you. So we do have a grill, but we are also under a burn ban, so we cannot light any sort of fire outside at all. This pole, I'm sure people hang trash or lanterns or whatever. I do nothing with it this time. Last time I put a bug light on it, and I didn't even need a bug light. So, and someone pointed out to me last year that probably the reason why we don't have a lot of bug pressure here is because all the wildlife is here to eat the bugs. So maybe that's true. So this is the table, the picnic table. The tablecloths, the elastic tablecloths, that you put on that are long enough for this table, because I was going to buy one that fit it, but in order to do that, those are like double the price of just a standard one. So all I've done here is use these little clips from the Dollar Tree. They're tablecloth clips, and I clipped them on the ends to hold it on, and that is just blank, and that's fine because we don't need any more room than that to eat. We are good. My anxiety dog is drugged up, and thank goodness it's working this time. And I will show you. So they're on leads, and the leads are attached right here to the RV handle. This is not going anywhere. Just looped them on here because I could be taught last time I had it looped onto that pole that we use nothing for now, and that's how Ivy was able to access the leaning tree and climb up. It's actually very nice today, so I have all the windows open and the door propped open as well. Also attached to this handle is I have bungee corded the little tent shelter. Stand back. So I bought one of these tent shelters, and I purchased separately these weights that you fill with water, so I don't have to lug sand or anything around. You just fill it up with water, and at the end of the trip we dump it out. So I've got those on all four corners. Can't see that one. All four corners of this little tent shelter. I've strung up some lights here, and those plug in. There's a plug inside of that storage access. There is an outlet, so I have that and my coffee maker plugged in there. So it is very messy. There's a gap between the RV and this shelter. I could probably close it, but I don't want to move those weights. So we're getting the little fuzzies off the trees. Those are dog leashes. This is the remote control for the little lights. And this is the dog water. So I brought two of these and one of these little dispensers that you just push the top. This doesn't even latch on, it's just sitting there. You push the top and it dispenses the water. So that's the dog water and the coffee water. And then I brought this is just a little shower cap that I have over it. This does recharge. It's charges by USB, so when I have to take it off and go charge it, which I've only had to do once, but then I can just put this little thing over the actual water bottle and keep the fuzzies out of it. The other place that I have the shelter tied down to is this fire pit with someone's trash in it. But again, we're on a burn ban, so it's not like I was going to be using it anyway. So it's just, there's a hole on the side there, and I just attached it on there. Okay. And I got a little rug. So that's like a plastic woven rug. I can sweep it off easily, and the dogs are laying on it, and so it's good. And that's water and food for the dogs, and extra water up under there. So this table came with the RV out of the storage access. And I just put a Dollar Tree tablecloth on it with some clips, and then extra water. So we have our cooler here and I have extra water there. And I did bring 3 chairs, and that was by design, not just for the dogs. So it's Emily and I and 2 dogs. And usually the dogs are not in the chair. She was just trying to get to me, but that is for the appearance of extra people here. So it's just me and Emily here, so I don't want anybody to think it is just 2 ladies here. So I want them to think that we are more than we are. Even though we have a very loud security system, it doesn't hurt to look bigger than we are, right? So this is the view from my chair. Always a Libby. I believe Ivy has put herself down there. Yep. She's under the RV, but as close to me as she can get. with Libby in her way. It's not bad. This is a nice spot.